kule nto uba imdantsane ninomuntu lidume ngeboxing ngesiphi isport wena wawusithanda wawusidlala mhlawumbi okanye wawugudi apha emculweni ungekho gudi kwinto zesport?
Esikolweni ndiculile qha esikolweni, did not play any sport. That's the unfortunate part, because I was sport esikolweni sami.
Okay.
Both the primary and the high school, but umculo wayekhona. But elokishini, any person okhulele elokishini uzayidlala isoccer, uzayidlala amanqindi, udlala ikarate. So played all those sports elokishini, and ziba seasonal. Ubone ngokuyiwe ekaratini, sibe busy karate, ungayazi usibone sesibusy boxing. So we played as long as those sports, and we were so passionate about all of them. But so unfortunate that when our academic such as school, we never played a sport.
So uthi high school awuyenza phi into igama leso?
Mzokhanyo Senior Secondary School.
Right. Okay. Sagqithe ke ngoku high school. Singena ke ngoku into yoba after high school uye wafuna umsebenzi waphangela okanye uye waqhubeka nesikolo na?
Yabona ke due as teachings, the teacher as a guidance, because 4 straight A's on matric, and I did not expect it. Of course, non-full, but I did not expect it. I think the level of teaching as a woman at that time. So I got entry into a roads.
Straight from Elokishini?
Straight from Elokishini to a roads university. That was a cultural shock. Class I say really white roads ngelo xesha. Ka usefundiswa moskwezi izikolo zethu ufundiswa ufuna sibana imiss ye-English insist aba ukufundwa nge-English qha. Ezinye imiss ziyamixa ngesixhosa nangezinye inanzekile there is mixa ngesixhosa in the main. So it was a cultural shock, figure roads. So I did my Bachelor of Journalism and Politics, Paya Roads. Ahlala futhi na.
So wayikhetha ngokwakho bandifuna kwenza ibachelor ye-politics okanye wafika kugcwele wazithathela?
Like alumni was a history student, so I really fantasize about Mandela. I was so passionate about those guys, Mandela, Sol Plaatje, Steve Biko, all these guys that were in
politics.
I think it was called resistance politics in history at the time, like black resistance politics or resistance politics or the fall of apartheid. But those guys that were instrumental, they really inspired me. So, figure school in ndingayazi uba ndifuna ufunda ntoni, qha ndiyazi uba ndifuna ufana nobani. So xa ndifika phaa esikoleni got enantsika then what you call a mentor. So a mentor ufike phaa kuthiwe okay uadmithiwe uacceptiwe ke-roads but funa ukukhetha ii-subjects, khetha ntoni, but for uba uncedisa ukhetho here is a mentor ezakuncedisa to sort of a student advice. Okay, so that ifike i-chef kuthiwa ngumandla i-chef yakhona, that ifike indibuze ndathi bana ndifuna ufana nomnandi ndingenza ntoni, yathi ayikhetha i-journalism ne-politics. So that's where I got to be, but it was a tall ask. I can never be like Mandela.
So I enjoy ngokule Bachelor of Politics ufakwe kuyo umandla. Zange regret the decision?
I never regretted. Ndangena zange ndibe ndisithi ndifuna second choice with him, ndaqhuba naye ndathi ndiyogqiba both journalism and politics.
All right. Sasuke ke ngokule degree ye-BA London saqhubeka okanye saphela pha?
Yeah, then for the Federation along with the Kwapaya Roads postgraduate diploma in media management. I was always passionate about the media, journalism, writing, editing, political commentary. So I went into a media stream, a media management stream. Qha ke ngoku ndizobanjwa ke ngoku politics the student movement. kwelo xesha I think ndibe ndenze ne-politics esikolweni. I think zizo zinto ngothe ndazibona sendingena kule activism and leadership journey. Endandicinga uba mna ndiyadlala, but seemingly it's lifelong.
So ile leadership iqala apha eRhodes, not high school, but iqala apha eBasile.
Because the high school zange ndandibe active or leader of anything.
Then ungene njani kwezi politics kanye kwi-student leadership eRhodes? Ngeyiphi i-leadership positions oye wangena kuzo phaa?
Okay, mandiqale ngokungena kuzo student politics. So safika apha sajoyina sajoyiniswa nje nojoyina yayingeyonto sasiyithatha serious. Sasijoyina nje singamajita, sijoyina abantu baphethe ifom bajoyinisayo. But into yobana umnyama in an institution that was so lily white like that, despite the fact that there was no open discrimination, but we are born and there is something in the institution ethi awubelongi apha. So iSASCO became indawo apho sihlala khona sixoxa sicinge about ways of inserting ourselves in the institution, bethanda bengathanda. So siqale apho ke manje sirida literature, sisherishelana literature, sihamba yabona ke iSASCO seRhodes kumandi grid kuba khona nebash neparties kalapha kwiSASCO at the same time their politics. So I think the guys there, they said, yeah man, lo mfana ngathi curious lo, no time but decided to put me in the leadership. Because of course since that time before the history, the politics, it was easy for me to know the content politics, there's theories. So Banfara in the branches, political education office for SASCO. So I was political education officer for quite some time. Within no time, that's when the band of Mandela chairs who's about regional conference. Sifuna wena ube ngu-regional chairperson wethu. I-Rhodes most nearby in the NMU PE College, East Cape Midlands College, region A1, try Western region.
Yeah.
So boom, twice sizakufaka ube leader of the region. So I became a leader of a regional chairperson early in my student politics days. Now you can see there is an interesting part by a regional leader. The leader, like on all for SASCO in all these branches. Kindly nguyenzeka. Kakwitoyitoyipa on campus. Kuyaziwa bana I'm part of the institutors. Ngoba policy yesikolo, kawucharge afuna kucharge uchairperson no secretary wezibranch. Babesithi ka becharge apha eRhodes ka kwi-strike, kucharge uchairperson no secretary weSASCO plus nami. Ndiyozixoxela kwi-DC bana ndichargelwe ntoni kuthiwe hayi noba unguchairperson no secretary weSASCO but siyayazi uba ubukhona apha kule nto beplan. So it was activism and until it had some form of leadership.
Welcome back to Morning Live as we continue our conversation about the National Youth Policy, which is challenging the youth to be involved and creative. This follows their two-day National Youth Summit. And we heard from two of the delegates earlier on that 30 to 40% is about getting young people economically active. We've got two other delegates that have now joined us to just chat about some of the discussions that they've had. Teboho Suping and Luzuko Buku, welcome to Morning Live. Thank you very much to both of you.
Thank you for having us.
Luzuko, do you think that the youth have enough opportunities? I mean, we speak about wanting to mobilize this youth. They've got all the energy and there's so much opportunity available for them. As a young person, do you see that opportunity available?
We must say that there are opportunities created by our government, but we can't say that they are enough. The reality of the matter is that we are still faced with a variety of challenges in the economy broadly, but also in education, where we organize as a South African Student Congress. That's why our main interest in that National Youth Policy Dialogue or forum was to ensure that we put content in the education priority of the policy so that it directly speaks to the needs and interests of young people on questions such as student funding. We always have strikes every beginning of the year around the question of the funding for students. So we stressed the importance of that, and we said it is important for the youth policy to take a radical approach in how it wants to address youth development and not continue in the normal fashion of government where policy exists but the priorities are not properly set out and their outcomes are not as radically pronounced. So we arrived there with a clear mandate. We must demand the introduction of free education to be a part of the policy. And we have achieved that. And we have said as a part of our contribution that from next year there ought to be free education. And we are hoping that the process that will follow from now, the cabinet process and the parliamentary process, those issues that we are demanding as young people organizing in education will not be edited out of the policy.
You guys undoubtedly came up with some very good things to add to this policy, very important pillars to be addressed. I wish we had more time to speak. It's just such a broad topic to speak about. And you guys just had a 2-day summit, which I also think probably wasn't enough. You feel like you guys could have spoken so much more. We wish you all the best of luck. And thank you very much for coming in to speak to Morning Live about the National Youth Summit as well as the draft National Youth Policy, a visionary document for the young people of South Africa over the next 5 years.
And then